Howdy guys! Today I'm going to prepare a substrate for the bottom of the Fluval edge. I've chosen the black one. This specific black one is quite nice because it looks like it's actually been glazed or glossed with black, so hopefully when I wash it the black won't sort of wash off, which is what I've found quite a bit when I've had black sand before in the past. This isn't actually sand, this is quite coarse. It's about 3-4 millimeters wide each grain, so it's just the right sort of size that I want. So yeah, what you're going to need is you're going to need a bucket, and you're going to need a hose pipe, and it's best to do it outside because it might get, well, it's going to get very wet. So I'll see you outside in a second and show you what to do. Okay, so you'll have your bucket and your substrate. What you want to do is you want to pick up the substrate and pour it into your bucket like so. Put them all in. Careful not to drop it like that. Oh, whoops, there we go. Shake it, make sure it's all out. Get rid of any sort of rubbish that's in there. Like this. There you go. Throw it away. And then, with the hose, start to fill up the bucket. There we go. Keep doing this all the way up until it reaches the top. Wow, and it's full. Okay, so now you want to put your hand in and give it a good swirl around. That'll just churn everything up and get rid of all the dust, dirt, maybe a bit of paint but hasn't attached itself, and just clean everything up nicely. Give it a little swirl around, bring it up, have a look. I don't know why I'm having a look, but yeah, have a look. See if it's clean. Yep. Swirly, swirly, swirly. So the idea is you basically want the water to run off clean, so when you add more water like this, the water overflowing over the top should be clean. To begin with, it's going to be dirty, especially if you're washing sand, it's going to be all cloudy. Just keep doing this until it runs clean. Give it a quick swirl around with your hand a few times and that should sort everything out, and then when it's coming clean, you know that it's clean. Simples. Now wipe all the bubbles off the top so you can see underneath, and then what you're going to have to do now is you want to tip some of the water out. You can see my hand go right down to the bottom there, so it's obviously not very cloudy at all, so it's nice and sparkly clean. Alright, now tip it up, get the water out. You want to be careful when you're doing this because you don't want the substrate to come out as well, otherwise you'd waste it all. So when it's getting closer to the bottom, slow it down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go, I lost some there. Silly, wasn't paying attention. Okay, so that's the amount I'm going to empty it, because now I'm taking out just all the substrates coming out. So we'll stop there and we'll take it upstairs and carry on indoors. Okay, so now we've washed the gravel, we're now going to add it to our aquarium. To do that, because it's a small aquarium, I'm just going to scoop it up with my hand and put it in. Might get a little bit messy, but you can always clean up afterwards. There you go. You can use a jug as well if you want, totally up to you. Alright, so I'm going to crack on with that and then get back to you in a bit. Hi ho, it's off the work we go. Throw a shovel and a pick. Go on, chop chop, work faster. Shovel that gravel. In, out, in, out. Go, go, go. In the mines, where Inland diamonds shine. Okay, so we're just going to level it out now and make it a bit even, because it's all piled up. A little tip, if you want to have it higher at the back, so have more at the back and less at the front, so it's sloping downwards, that will give you, it will appear that there's more depth in the tank, so you can plant plants at the back and smaller ones at the front, and it will give you a nice depth perception, and it will look great. Okay, so now what's left to do is to add water, so I'll just get ready for that. Okay, the best way I found to add water, because the Fluval wedge has only got a small hole in the top for access, you can't exactly put a plate on the substrate to stop it from going everywhere. So I found what works best for me is to use my hand. And to do that, I use a jug to get the water out of the bucket, and I have my hand in the hole at the top of the aquarium. I put it just above the substrate, and then I pour the water into my hand, cupping it, and it displaces the water so it doesn't have make a crater in the substrate. Okay, so we'll crack on with that. Okay, so just a little tip now. If you were to add plants into the aquarium or any sort of decorations, now would be the best sort of time to add them, because you can arrange them around, move them about without displacing the water with your hands and making it overflow at the top, which is the one annoying thing about the Fluval wedge. So you want to do that now and continue filling it up to the top when you're happy. Okay.
Like roads drawn on a map. I've had so many times where I slipped off the beaten path. I took the time to see the picture, and for what it's worth, I'd walk 1,000 miles without my shoes to make it work. I swore to God that I'm never coming back. Kept my faith when I was clapped. Staring at the world through a crack in the floor and these metal doors that got me trapped. I've got to remind myself that my mind is strong, so I won't lose my head. I've got my demons that I fight with every little thought and every breath. I wear my heart up on my sleeve, so my soul's exposed, and I carry this disease, the weight of the Holy Ghost. God, can you hear me? God is missing. Take it back, my friend. All the things that you said about the end. This is it, this is me telling you it ain't over till it's over.
Okay, so there we have it. One filled up aquarium. So that's how to clean, prepare a substrate and add it to the aquarium and then add water. Simples. Hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, then give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, then just simply comment. And obviously there's going to be more like this, so subscribe. See you later, taters.